The mechanic stood tall in the workshop, the hum of machines and clatter of tools surrounding him. Every inch of the garage felt like home. Each tool had a story, every engine a challenge he had faced and conquered. Growing up, he watched his father repair cars in the backyard. Not because they were in love with the work, but because the neighborhood needed them. Cars would break down, people needed to get to work, and they had no other option. Back then, it wasn't about passion. It was about survival. But as he grew older, the mechanic realized there was something deeper in the craft. It was in the way a well-tuned engine purred, the satisfaction of diagnosing a problem others couldn't fix, the joy of seeing a customer's relief when their car was back on the road. He found pride in the knowledge that he could take something broken and make it whole again, turning chaos into order. The community had watched him rise from a young apprentice, learning by his father's side, to the owner of the most respected repair shop in town. His journey wasn't easy. Many nights were spent working late, his hands covered in grease, his mind weary from trying to balance the books. There were times when he doubted whether he could keep the business afloat, but he kept pushing, kept fighting, knowing that every car he fixed was another step toward securing a future not just for himself, but for the generations to follow. Now, as he stood in the middle of his bustling garage, he looked at the younger mechanics around him. They were his apprentices, just like he had once been. He saw their hunger to learn, their excitement for the work, and he knew that his legacy was about more than fixing cars. It was about passing on the knowledge, the skills, and the passion that had taken him from a struggling neighborhood kid to a master of his trade. This garage, these tools, this work, it wasn't just his livelihood, it was his life's purpose.